Hopefully my time doesn't run out for this, but this is chapter 1 of my Dallas Winston story off of my Wattpad my Wattpad account. So I edited some parts of it. I also have it done in third person as it's being a story over it being done in first person. That would probably take me too long, and it would sound very odd if it wasn't told as a story. So we'll see how a story works. Chapter 1. Backstory. You lived a happy life living next to the Curtises from the time you could remember up to this point. During this time, your mother caught cancer and passed away. You were 8 at the time, and about a year later, your father remarried Soch. Both your parents grew up in the greaser lifestyle, though your mom never dressed like a greaser girl and more like a Soch. You're being raised in a mixed life. You want to be like your parents, and your dad's trying to raise you like a Soch. Pony, Soda, and Derry lost their parents in a car crash year before. You're about 4 years older than Pony, and seeing him go through something similar to what you went through broke you. They passed in July the year before. That was 8 months ago. You walk along the path Pony always takes to get to the movie house. He showed you the way about 4-ish years ago. A year ago, you'd met the last member of the so-called gang. His name's Dallas Winston. The Dallas Winston. He's strong for his age and goes to jail a lot. And you mean a lot. He's been to jail more times than you've seen him. How you met Dally was strange. You and Pony were walking downtown on the sidewalk. He was walking your way, saw you two, and stopped you. "Hey, Pony, who's this?" he asked. You and Pony both look at each other, then at him. This is my neighbor friend," Pony says. "How come I never met her?" Dallas asks. "You've been in jail and not stopping by my house, so you've never really met her, I guess." Anyway, as you walk past a picnic table, you see all of them sitting there. "Hey, sugar tits, how have you been?" Dallas asks. "Screw off, Dallas," you say. "Where are you off to?" Derry asks. "The movie house. I heard on the radio a while ago the Sound of Music was out." "Want one of us to go with you?" Two-Bit asks. "Nah, I'm fine going alone. What happened to Pony?" "He got jumped by a couple of Soches a little bit ago. We chased him off," Soda says. "Damn, he ain't hurt like Johnny was, is he?" you ask. "Nah, small cut on his face," Derry says. "Alright, well, I'm heading off." You get about 5 steps from the table when your hand is grabbed. You turn around and see Dallas. "What?" you snap at him. "You sure you don't?" You cut him off. "I'm fine. I don't need your protection." Derry gets up as Dallas lets go of you. You turn around and walk away. "Good going, Dally. You got out of jail this time on good behavior and go back in for harassment," Derry says as you hear a smack. "Ow," Dally says. A few hours later, you get out of the movie house and the sun goes down. Great, you thought. Greasers know not to be outside at night. Well, unless you're in your gang of people. Or a few friends. You start to walk back in the direction you came to go home when you hear a car pull up behind you. You looking like a guy doesn't help your case. You have really long hair. It's such a pain to style in the morning that you always need to do it so it's out of your face. Your mom loved your hair when she was alive. She taught you many different ways to style it, and you've used them ever since. On a normal day, your hair's up in a way that looks like a boy's style. Derry gets you confused a lot with Pony. You have to remind him as such. You and your stepmom never got along. She always tried to be your mom, and it's gotten worse over the years. Anyway, you hear a car behind you park, and car doors open and shutting. You just keep walking and try to ignore the situation as best as you can. You feel someone grab your shoulder and spin you around. Look what we have here, boys. It's a greaser. The guy that spun you around says, was Bob, drunk asshole. Where you heading off to, greaser? One of them asks. My house? Why? You say. You hear a blade flip out. Want a haircut? One of them to the right of Bob asks. Bob lets it go over your shoulder. How about no? You turn around and start running for your life. Girls aren't supposed to do track in high school, but since your dad makes a shit ton of money, he paid off the principal and track coach to let you join and do it. You made it to the Curtis house in about 10 minutes. You knock on the door and Derry answers. Hey, how was the... You rush past and we run into the living room. Hey, how was the movie? Soda asks. He's sitting at their dining room table, eating chocolate cake. It was fine. You say back. What's... Derry was cut off by Soch yelling for you. Pony comes running down the hall. What the hell? What are Soch's doing in our neighborhood this late at night? He asks. He chased me here. I got him off guard long enough to run here. Guess they finally caught up. What the hell's wrong with you? Derry asks. I don't know, man. They just assume I was a guy, I guess. Took 20 minutes. Soda, Derry, 2-Bit, and Steve chased the 5 Sochs away. You apologized to him and went home. Thank God the Curtises were next door to you. You open the door and walk inside and to hear moans coming from your dad's room. Your stepmom must have her secret lover over again. You try and tell your dad, but he won't listen. He says you're making it up so that you don't have a mom in your life. You shut the door and walk to your room. Your room is kind of a basic setup. Bed near the door, closet to the left of the bed, a bookshelf right at the bed. Oh, and the bed's a king size. Your bed also faces the window of your room. There's a loft seat there and kind of big bay windows. When you step out onto the porch and look to the left, you can see your bedroom window. It's kind of a half octagon shape. You close your bedroom door and sit on your bed. You lay back and remember some of the things in your nightly routine that are in the bathroom next to your dad's room. Oh well, you sit up and get ready for bed. Can't brush my hair, my teeth, or take off what little makeup I have on. Oh well, not the first time I've slept without doing any of those things before. You remember when you were about 10 years old, your stepmom grounded you for no reason and sent you to your room. You went without eating or drinking anything for 2 hours. When a knock on your window got you to look up from the book you were reading. It was Derry, holding a plate of food. You opened your window. Hey, Derry, what's... You were interrupted by your stepmom yelling, Don't you be talking to no one out your window. You're grounded, remember? There was no reason to ground me in the first place. I can go over next door right now and call my dad and tell him you grounded me for no reason. That was the first time you swore like an adult. I can't swear. Oh, there's no... I can't... The swearing laws are odd for YouTube. We're almost done. Derry pulled you out your window and took you to his house. You explained everything to his mom. She called your dad and told him. Your dad ended up yelling at your stepmom for the first time. That was a show. Oh, I like using Google Docs. Highly recommend doing it. Not sponsored, but I highly recommend using Google Docs. It helped me with my grammar mistakes because, as I said in the A and N at the end of my series, that I was a naive kind of kid when I wrote it, and so a lot of grammar mistakes, and I now use Google Docs for almost everything to write, so I highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I will be getting around to finishing my Hoodie Masky series soon, and also hopefully getting around to starting, once I am done with the Hoodie Masky series, I'll hopefully be able to get started on writing and producing parts for a Ticcy Toby series that like 2 people voted for. Still gonna make it. So I will get that done with a friend of mine when I have an opportunity to meet with my friend and also get down like male characters I'm gonna have them voice. So really great time. It'll take a lot longer to like do it, so sometimes it'll be like us hanging out during the day. On like weekends I'm free. So, but thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little different than what I have actually on Wattpad. I edited some of it from when I first wrote it. As I think I said a couple times, these stories are based off of OCs of mine, and I'm really happy with the fact that you guys enjoyed my Dallas series so much. And roughly a year after I wrote it, I'm like, oh, why don't I just add like everybody finding out that you're pregnant, and then, well, for like this character, that the character's pregnant, and then the character has the child, you know? So thank you guys so much. I'm so thankful. I'll probably keep saying thank you at the end of my videos. I'm like, thank you so much for reading and or listening, you know? Really, really great. I did take out some of the swearing when I was actually reading it. I took out some of the swearing because YouTube's swearing laws are kind of there's a debatable thing. It's like you can't, not hating on YouTube. I try not to swear in my videos. You can't swear within the first 8 seconds. This is what I am quoting off of reading like their rules. You can't swear in the first 8 seconds of your video, and if you do swear, it can't a swear word be like back to back to back to back to each other. So like saying F and then not really trying to swear, then calling someone like an asshole, the B word, you know, I can't say it like multiple times afterwards, otherwise the video could get taken down. And I really don't want my videos getting taken down, so of course I removed a lot of my videos from the first time I started YouTube up to this point. I've removed a lot because they weren't very popular, and I've grown out of a lot of things. So, a couple series I left up that I made off a wee video, which I really should have probably linked in the video. I'll probably get around to that when I have a chance, but sorry about hearing my DHU. I kind of did this recording close to my DHU because my computer needed a charge, but this is a long outro. I'm just gonna be thanking you guys again. Thank you so much for listening, reading my story. I can say like comment below what Wattpad story you want me to write next. And probably do a couple. It'll probably be like different than my Dally one, because the Dally one's closer to my OC than the OC I have for Outsiders than like any other character. So let me know if you want another Outsider Wattpad story. I can do any story really. So thank you for the support, guys. I'm really grateful.